strutted with the mummers while I danced some Mardi Gras. Surfed the waves in Malibu when I was yelled in Bogota.
The song was 36 cents.
The year was 2014. I'm Kevin Bacon.
And I'm Michael Bacon from the Bacon Brothers.
And these are the sounds of the time.
Are they gonna wanna holla boogie? Get down and play loud. You can't get over.
This is a story about two brothers. The eldest brother, Michael, made his name as a film and TV composer, with dozens of credits on his resume. The younger brother, Kevin, is also a musician, but much better known as a movie actor. Together, they are a long-running musical act, the Bacon Brothers, a duo which has been performing publicly since 1995. Their style is a mashup of musical genres.
If you put a band together, everybody says, well, what kind of music do you play? So we were trying to think of what it was, really, and we kind of, well, it's kind of folk, rock, soul, country. And so we came up with Foro Soco. Our dream was that we were going to have it was going to become its own section in the record store. We never really happened, but that's what we named the first record, and it's still what we play.
Michael and Kevin were always into music while growing up in Philadelphia.
We grew up in a tall, skinny townhouse in the middle of Philadelphia before people raised children in the middle of big cities. So our parents were urban pioneers, and the city was part of our education.
Our parents really encouraged a lot of creativity. I know that my mother felt really strongly about Michael being a musician, and he started, when did you start taking your first music lesson?
Probably 5 or 6, something like that. Yeah. My first instrument was a cello, which I started when I was about 6 or 7. And I still play that in the band. And then I play acoustic guitar and electric guitar and ukulele.
Michael got me a guitar, taught me 3 chords, and it was mostly really as a tool to write, you know, because I was just writing in my head with no instrument. So I play guitar in the band, and I play a little bit of harmonica and percussion.
Kevin's first band, formed when he was a teenager, had a name which would become important to him in later years.
I played in a band called FOOTLOOSE, believe it or not, when I was probably about, 13.
While he was playing music, Kevin was also studying acting. He was soon in Hollywood,
Let's dance!
where he got his big break starring in the classic 1984 musical, which had the same name as his teenage band, Footloose. Meanwhile, Michael was becoming an accomplished professional musician, specializing in composing background music for documentaries. But the brothers always enjoyed playing music together, and in 1995, they decided to form their own group.
We had a demo of some things that we had recorded, and a friend of mine who I grew up with, his name was Harry Spivak, was down in Philly, and he had been managing this club called TLA. And he said, I'll promote a show with you guys and call it the Bacon Brothers.
The word got out that we could play, and that people would come to the club. Not tons of people, but enough people so that, you know, the house looked relatively full. So I think that kind of got us starting.
Since their launch, the Bacon Brothers have released 8 albums.
Broken heart, like broken glass.
With critically acclaimed songs like Broken Glass, a song about the challenges of being in your 20s, which features Kevin's daughter Sosie doing background vocals and starring in the music video.
It was really funny because I sent her the pitch, you know, I wrote out the pitch for what the video would be, and she was like, yeah, no, I won't do this. That's good. Yeah, I think that's okay. But she like stepped in and completely like, you know, rewrote it. I was like, okay.
Audiences who would come to a Bacon Brothers show may come for Kevin's celebrity, but they leave appreciating the music.
Every once in a while, we'll go someplace, and there'll be pockets of people that know some of the stuff. But a big portion of the audience is the first time they're going to hear it. So that's a challenge that we never shy away from.
The other thing is, because people do come out, we feel like a responsibility to put on a really, really good show. And that's why we have 6 guys in the band, and that's why our stage looks like a guitar store, and we have a crew, and we have a bus, and all that kind of stuff, which costs a lot of money, but that all adds up to a better show.